remember an old friend gave me this CD back in middle school. It was called Arcade Masters from eGames. It is full of so many great games to play on your computer. Sadly, I don't have it anymore, and I don't have a disk drive. Plus, I don't feel like gambling with eBay purchases of old CD games. So we'll take a look at one of the games, for now, that I got through my abandonware instead. That being Bowling Mania, a bowling game for the PC. Anyways, let's just jump into this game already. The game features a few different modes, such as free bowl, bowl against another player, bowl against a CPU, and tournament. We'll start with free bowl. Here you play 10 frames with an extra ball and have fun. You can select the bowling alley theme and character. Each character bowls differently and has different reactions to the way they play, which is a nice touch. That's basically all this mode is. The controls we'll talk about here as well to get them out of the way. You move the character left and right with the mouse, and then use the spacebar to control the power and direction of the ball. It took a few frames to nail it down, but like bowling for the PlayStation 1, which you should totally check out that review after this, it's not that hard to get into. But unlike Wii Sports Bowling, this game, like bowling for the PS1, does have a learning curve. It's not as easy to bowl compared to Wii Sports Bowling with its simplistic motion controls. That's still the best bowling game of all time, and it's a pack-in title for the Wii with several other sports games. Go figure. Next up is the standard versus mode, both which allow you to play against another player where you share the controls, or against a single CPU. So sadly, unlike bowling for the PS1, this game doesn't allow more than 2 players. That sucks, but it's not a deal breaker. Here I found out that the AI doesn't play around. It can bowl if you select the higher difficulties, which is great because I like the challenge if I want something more competitive. Otherwise, the AI can be stupid and worthless if you choose to as well. Watching the AI get a few gutter balls in a row made me feel bad. I think the programmed AI rode the short bus to school.
The hell was that?
The last mode is Tournament, where you bowl against several CPUs over the course of a few games to win the trophy. Nothing else and nothing special. You don't even get anything for completing this mode. It's just another competitive option, and the AI will put up a fight here. I was lucky to win the first game with how many spares and strikes the AI got. Finally, we could talk about the characters in bowling alleys. Each character plays differently and reacts accordingly when they get a spare/strike. You got those that toss the ball, those that roll the ball, and those that throw the ball. Some dance and some bow when they nail the strike or spare. There's 8 characters to choose from, and 10 bowling alleys as well. I personally enjoy the 1950s classic bowling alley the most, which is weird since I love horror stuff, so you'd think I'd choose the haunted alley instead, but nope. The vintage style lures me in more. You also got a space one, a jungle, and a few others. And at the end of the day, that's about all this game is. A simple bowling game for the PC released back in the day. Actually, the game is 20 years old now. This came out in 2003. Wow, didn't realize till now. God, I'm old. Middle school was almost 20 years ago too. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I do recommend Bowling Mania and give it an average score. Now, if you excuse me, I need some gin to calm my nerves on how I'm closing in on 30 years of age.